All right, Celtics have a good dilemma here where they're a good team with the number 1 overall pick. Give me the scenarios of what you think Danny Ainge is fielding right now.
Yeah, I was in the drawing room last night, Dan, and their combination came up 3 consecutive times. So the basketball gods were determined to give Boston number 1. Look, I think Danny and the Celtics, I think they're going to take Markelle Fultz. If it was number 2, 3, or 4, I would be more inclined to believe that a trade could be on the horizon. I think they like but don't love Lonzo Ball. I think they like but don't love the combination of Josh Jackson and Jason Tatum. I think there are a lot of people in the organization that love Markelle Fultz, that believe that he is a franchise point guard. And, I mean, nobody's untradeable, but it would be almost impossible, I think, at this point to extract that number 1 pick from Boston just because of how the organization thinks about Fultz.
All right, well, then that brings me to Isaiah Thomas, who, you're scoring 29 a game. You're the real deal here. And if you're going to draft somebody who is a scoring point guard, can you have those two coexist? Do you extend Isaiah Thomas after 2018 and pay him $30-40 million a year?
Well, the question is this summer, of course, and do you give him that same type of extension that Russell Westbrook received last summer from Oklahoma City? That's what Isaiah wants. He's playing under an incredibly low number for a player of his caliber. But Boston, I don't think Boston wants to give Isaiah Thomas that type of money right now. Boston craves cap flexibility at this moment. They've got a lot of good contracts on this roster, and the guy they want to nab this summer is Gordon Hayward. They want to use that cap flexibility and go out and get Gordon Hayward and potentially package some of their secondary players, guys in that kind of Marcus Smart bunch, to maybe even see if they can get Jimmy Butler out of Chicago. If they give Isaiah Thomas an extension before all these deals are done, before all this happens, they lose their cap flexibility. They can't do all the things that what they want to do. So I think Danny Ainge, I get the sense that they're the most likely scenario here is that they go to Isaiah. They think Isaiah and Markelle Fultz can play together. They don't think that you have to have one without the other. But I think they're going to go to Isaiah and say, look, we want to pay you. We're going to pay you. But you might have to wait until your contract is up at the end of 17-18 to get all the money that you want.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.